How is that on a smoker's lung?
bro. With smoking now, I ain't gonna lie. Like I never had problems smoking and working out. That was never a problem for me. You know what I mean? As long as there's water there. But honestly, it gets you. I could smoke for days now. Truthfully, you know what I mean? Like
So working out has increased your ability
to smoke and do
to smoke
everything
good.
else. Like I ain't gonna lie. The end of the night, yeah, I be tired now. I go to sleep. Cause before I had problems with going to sleep. Like I'm bad at that. Like I'll sleep like 2 hours and keep moving. You know what I mean? Like now I'm sleeping like 6 hours now. So
Where the urge come from to take better care of yourself? Just I mean everybody gets motivation from different places, but where'd it come from for you?
um, I'll be honest with you. The whole motivation of me just taking care of myself comes from. Hold on, sorry. The whole thing of me working out now is basically like, you know when you just running through the streets and you're trying to figure out what you're gonna do with your life, not really caring about your health and nothing like that. It's like,
Right.
man, fuck it. I go to the doctor. When I go to the doctor, I ain't got no money to pay this bill. But then when you finally start seeing yourself progress and where you could possibly go, you want to make sure you can stay here as long as you possibly can. And I used to look at old pictures of myself. Now it's like, damn, I let myself go to the point that, you know what I mean, I didn't even recognize myself. I was a whole different person from season 1 to season 4 till I started working out. Like before TV, I was on some workout shit, you know what I mean? I was getting myself right. And then once I got on TV, it's like, man, I gotta go be on TV and I gotta work after TV. Like I ain't got no time for the gym. And then that's a regular. You gotta get into a regiment with it.
right.
You know what I mean?
You got to get the routine down.
Exactly. So when it started, I started doing making. I did 2/5 and I got 113. I was like, damn, I gotta start taking care of myself because I got more work on my hands now. You know what I mean? And then the fact that I'm open up a shop in Atlanta now, it's like, bro, you really gotta start taking care of yourself because now ain't no one else gonna be able to run this shit like you. Like if you get sick, your peoples don't eat. You feel me?
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's like you gotta make sure you regulate yourself for the betterment of the whole movement. Like I don't want to sit here and die and then nobody knows how to carry this or keep it pushing. Like we got a goal. What my goal is for Black News to franchise it like a Burger King or something. B. That's my biggest thing. Anything else, I failed, yo.
Well, you're gonna have to delegate responsibility for that. You've demonstrated some issues letting the reins go and kind of letting Ted, whose family, kind of step into that place and run things a little bit. Is this something else we switching around?
Yeah, listen, man. You got to watch season 5, man, because I delegated a lot of work to Teddy, man. If you see by some of them previews, just put it like this: he had a tattoo artist pop out a fucking cake, a cake, on Lenox Avenue. Yeah, a cake. Yeah, he just, you just gonna have to watch the season, bro.
A lot of debauchery in that shop for a married man.
Who's married?
Aren't you still?
No, I'm single.
Didn't
bro.
you? You didn't.
I never jumped the broom.
I mean, you was looking real wifeyed up.
Oh, I was wifeyed up.
Yeah,
I was. That's the key word.
Oh, it
Was.
didn't work out. Didn't let it go.
Shit ain't paying out for nothing, man.
How you feel about that?
I mean, it's life, bro. Like, I mean, you expect certain things out of life, but sometimes you don't get it. Only thing I'm happy about is honestly that I got to experience love for real. Like you actually get to share moments with somebody, and I enjoy the moments. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I feel like I did something that a lot of motherfuckers never done. I chased business and I chased love at the same time, and I didn't fail.
Nice.
You feel me? I didn't fail. I progressed in my business, and I felt like I got to a certain level, and I love that if it was meant to be, it could have went further, but this is as far as it's supposed to go. And I gave it my all too.
Right.
So I gave it all in my business, and I gave it all in my
And there's no regrets on either
and there's
side.
no regrets, B.
That's
I
how
lived
it's
my
supposed to be.
my life how God would want me to be. You feel me? I didn't do no bullshit to nobody. I didn't do nothing. I did what I was supposed. I took care of home, and I went there and earned like a man.
Walking out of that situation now, being out of that situation and looking back on it. A lot of dudes look back with, they say hindsight is 20/20. You look back like, damn, I can't believe I fell for that. I can't believe I went for that. There was a lot of talk about Duchess being manipulative.
Yeah.
and watching the shows, and you can kind of see how that would happen. What are your thoughts now that it's over and you look back on it?
Well, I look back at that. I look at all of that because I was there for all of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I look back all that as a learning experience.
But you were
feel
in
me?
the mix. People would understand if you couldn't see the forest from the trees when you were in the middle of it.
No, you're absolutely right. But after a while, you start seeing through a lot of the bullshit. And it wasn't just her. Let me just be frank with y'all. It wasn't just Dutch. It was a lot of people. You feel me? People don't understand. You see things on TV, but you don't see a person in a circle, especially a person in power. You know what I mean? So it'd be a lot of things that was pushed in certain ways, and it made me understand who I am. Because when I look at it, I'm to me, I'm just one of the crew members, but I'm not. I'm the person who's supposed to lead this crew. So at the end of the day, and this whole experience made me step back and understand who I really am and what I got to do, period, to get this Black Ink joint going. Like, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, it hurt, but I lived through it, and it made me stronger. A lot of people people was calling me like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. And then weeks later, they like, yo, I'm proud of you. I'm like, why? They was like, and you already heard it in their voice, but I just wanted to hear it from them.
Right.
Like, yo, I thought you wouldn't bounce back. Bro, I'm not that type, yo. No, regardless of what I'm going through in my personal life, my business gonna get taken care of, yo. Regardless, yo. I might be closing the door and be completely shattered, but when I come out them doors, everything else is gonna be taken care of. That's what I can't be a leader and tell everybody to lead by example. I can't tell everybody to sit there and follow me if I'm not gonna lead by example, bro.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I tell people you gotta put your feelings aside for business. I had to put my feelings aside for somebody I was with 5 years. I was planning to marry that person. And it was either me sit there and basically crumble, because at that time when she left me, 25th was doing okay, but 13th was going through shit. And I was back and forth. It was like the first time I ever experienced having to deal with two shops. You feel me? And then when you experience something like that, you got two different businesses, and one is just like some luxury shit, and the other one is still hood, and you said trying to lift the other one up your first one, and you're gonna see this whole and then your personal life is going through the bullshit.
All kinds of.
So I'm getting this whole season is just crazy for me.
Okay, I got a question.
Ask away.
There was some rifts in your personal life,
Right.
due to Duchess and your involvement and how close you were to her and the fact that you were holding her down and riding with her.
Right.
Have you felt the need to kind of go back to the people who may have been like, yo, don't do it? Nah, like people who you actually bumped heads with over her. Now that it's all said and done, would you go back to those people and be like, you know what? Let me buy you a drink. I was in love. Things are different. I see what you were saying now. Maybe you weren't right in your delivery. Maybe you weren't right at the time. Maybe I didn't want to hear it at the time. But you did have my best interest at heart. Caesar's big enough to say to you, I understand, and let's move forward.
I mean, I never have a problem apologizing for my actions. You feel me? If you ever watch me, if I did some fucked up shit to you, I'll tell you, I fucked up, my bad. You feel me? I never, but it's certain people that I have rectified relationships with, and there's not too many I have. Because you gotta understand, we all sometimes have fault. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
we can sit here and name names and everything, but we both are at fault. You feel me? Every single cast member that I've outed because of which side I stood on, they had to understand it wasn't just her, it was a whole bunch of shit. Like, I could sit here and say names, right? Puma. The situation with Puma is, yo, bro, we way past that. How come you ain't apologize to me about your lady doing the bullshit? I done apologize how many times about Duchess doing the bullshit. Kwani sat there and said, I brought a whole bunch of bullshit to your door, and you stood by that shit, bro. Like, and then you sit there and you keep on carrying on. Now, that tells me it wasn't about no females. It was deeper than that. You feel me? And that's what with that situation is like, Bro, we done tried to squash this shit without the fucking cameras. Like on some man shit, we meet up somewhere neutral, you bring whatever. We could get out sharped in the middle of this shit. And I was willing to do this shit. And you see, it's always something. So sometimes some bridges are meant to be burnt, no matter why it got burnt. And some bridges are meant to be rebuilt. Like with Donna, the reason why I brought Donna back in the shop was plain and simple. The situation between me and Dutch, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Let everybody know. Fuck all this other shit. You know what I mean? Somebody came in there and said I got they sister pregnant into my tattoo shop and said I did it a year and a half ago. Now, mind you, a year and a half ago, we was looking for Dutch's shop. There was no way I was away from, and me and Duchess never was separate until she had her shop. You feel me? So when that shit happened, I looked at her like, come on, man. People say some dumb shit all the time, but shit happened, whatever way shit happened. Shorty didn't have nothing on me, and no evidence, no nothing, but Dutch was in emotion and got up out of here on me. It's like she can't deal with this shit, which I can respect. It's a hectic life dealing with a nigga like me, you know what I mean? So I only got respected. Like, you want to live your life down south, I got to respect that. You feel me? No, I have no gripes about that shit. But at the end of the day, I didn't do nothing wrong. I know what's going on. You feel me?
Right.
So, boom. Getting back to the matter at hand, right? So, when it comes down to Donna now, I knew Donna way longer than she knew this crackhead lady that came in there. She knew this crackhead lady 10 seconds and started believing her. Donna, I knew for years. And I sat down, I'm like, you know what? The main reason why I had a gripe with you because you and my lady had a fist fight. At the end of the day, she ain't my lady no more. And honestly, through all the bullshit, you don't give in. Like, you want to be down. Like, you're showing your loyalty no matter what. You got in a fist fight with my lady. You got emotional. You went to Puma, but you still came back. No matter what, you're showing that you want to be here. Who am I to keep saying shitting on you, yo? Like, I'm not that type of person. The person that I was is not the person I want to represent for the future, yo. Me, I just want to get money, bro. Get money, enjoy having friends. I always say this, like, you can sit there and get on top by yourself, you know what I mean? You can sit there and have $1 billion by yourself. But what good are you if you're not bringing up the niggas that was around you to help you get that bread, B? Like, I could sit here and ride the backs of my people, and when I get there, be like, go fuck you, and go fuck with some snob motherfucker that don't know me. But nah, B. Nah, them oceans and them beaches and them vacations, they ain't as good as you ain't even got your friends to kick it with. Like, what would I do if Ted wasn't around and I'm laughing at his women problems? Or Sky acting fucking crazy and shit? Or Walt just fucking laughing and taking pictures? And oh shit just being oh shit. You know what I mean? Those are my friends, B. I've been around these niggas, shit, for the last 10 years, more than my regular family. So how are these niggas not my family?
Right. Well, it's the family you're born into and the family you choose.
Exactly, and this is my choice. This is the family I choose.
I think a lot of the appeal of the show is watching y'all go through regular hood shit from day in and day out. Like, with all the success, functioning businesses, you still have baby mama issues. Well, you had. I don't know if
them shits is gone, man.
You managed to squash that up.
Man, it's certain, like, people gotta understand. We've been on TV almost 5 years. You feel me? Basically 5 years. The stuff that you go through when you growing up, you ain't gonna keep going through as you grow, yo. Like, I got to a point where I don't want to be with my baby mother. Like, whatever money you want, yo, keep that shit, man. As long as I can see my daughter, I can pick up from school, I could do what I need to, because she's at that age that if you don't get a hold of your child, they gone, especially a girl, you feel me? And my daughter is maturing that to the point that she's getting certain things that women develop. So I'm looking at her like, oh, shit, I'm going to have to kill one of these little motherfuckers soon. You feel me? So it's to the point now, it's like, man, it's beyond the bullshit.
That's another reason to work out.
Exactly. You already know these young niggas. I seen what they did to Cat Williams. You ain't going to do that to me, little nigga. I'm going to knock you straight out. I'm going to treat you like a grown man, yo. But at the end of the day, like I said, like, people don't understand, like, when you love your child, you be like, fuck it, man. My pride was to the side. I could have been put my pride aside. Be like, you know what? Keep what you want. Stop taking me to court. Just leave me alone. I kept fighting like, no, you ain't gonna do this bullshit to me. After a while, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight with you no more, man. I ain't got enough fighting. My daughter needs me, man. If I gotta sit here and swallow my pride and kiss your ass, fuck it. I'll kiss your ass, B. I've done fucking more for lesser people, yo. So it ain't a problem, B.
Oh shit, back on his feet.
Yes, my nigga old shit's back on his feet, man.
That's
this season. You gonna see you gonna see a big storyline for Mr. Oh shit, man.
I'm trying not to get you to give away too much. I don't want you to give it away. I want people to watch.
I don't want to get sued neither. But at the end of the day,
yikes.
You know what I mean? They know what it is, bro. Like, shit is oh shit, man. Like, he's never gonna disappoint you. He's gonna be Mr. Oh shit, Mr. Spectacular, Mr. I don't know what the fuck you just did, but hey, shit.
See, we should have did this at one of the shops. We should have brought a camera through.
Man,
somebody could have got a tattoo live. Like we should have
You would have
showed up.
You would have seen everybody. Like Ted is there now. Shit, everybody. And then we got new cast members. We got a whole bunch of new cast members.
I still need to hook up with some of the old cast members. Like,
oh man, they long.
I'm gonna leave Sky where she is, but Donna, yeah.
Yeah, Donna, you know what I mean? Come through, we'll hook you up. You know what I mean?
You can't threaten me with a good time, Playboy.
Yeah, shit. Consider yourself threatened, bro.
So, what's new single Caesar like?
Man,
because it's a lot to deal with now that you know
being
you're not locked down anymore.
Being the most eligible bachelor in Harlem.
With businesses, taking these vacations, the women are seeing your resume, got the baby mama thing under control. They can get unlimited tattoos if they get right. Like, there's all these perks, bro. You're just surrounded by perks. If they're bisexual, there's a lot of chicks in the shop. There's things happening in here. Like, what are we doing, man?
Yo, I'm not gonna say a lot. It's hard not to get distracted. You know what I mean? It's very hard, especially that like once that shit hit, that shit spread like wildfire. The whole news of us breaking up. Like I seen, like honestly, I see chicks that's cool with Duchess right now trying to holler at me. I'm like, wow, yo, like y'all bitches is trifling, yo. Like, good Lord, like there ain't no honor among these, and I be like, you know what? I ain't even got time for none of that shit right now. I just want to concentrate on my business and my daughter, and that's about it. Like, yeah, who knows? But right now, I ain't really I put my energy into something like that. You know what I mean? And honestly, I'm at a good space right now that I feel like I did it. Like I got that memory, you know what I mean? Right now I gotta make sure that my daughter's fine because she gonna go to college in like 4 years or something like that. So I gotta make sure I instill in her that she don't need no nigga. You know what I mean? Her daddy's always gonna be there. You need a car, come to me. You need this, come to me. Whatever. Or you go get it yourself. You feel me?
Right.
And then with my businesses, I gotta make sure that they there. So when God forbid, you know what I mean, I pass, I leave something to her, you know what I mean? Because I don't feel like a lot of black people even think about heritage. Like, who inherits anything, man? Like, white people leave an inheritance. When have you heard a black person like, yeah, my parents died, damn, but they left me such and such? You regularly get left a bill, B.
Stress.
And stress. Like, it's time for our generation to start something different and start leaving something for our kids. Not a college one, but something for our kids. So when they want to do a business or anything like that, they got something to use to invest in that instead of going to a bank. You know what I mean? How you think Donald Trump got where he was? His pops invested $1 million into him. Didn't give him nothing else. Yo, here's $1 million. Do what you do.
I heard it was $300 million.
Hell no, it's $1 million. God was
or $3 million. I heard it was more than $1 million.
Man, listen, if it's $300 million, hey, your pops could give you $300 million. That's blessed, B. If my pops right now give me $300,000, B, I feel blessed. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah. So $300 million. If your pops gave you $300 million to start up your shit, ain't no way you gonna lose. You basically started
at the top.
At the top. Most of us starting from the bottom, and by the time we get anywhere and we croak, we halfway there. So might as well.
Yet another reason to work out.
Exactly.
You're taking care of yourself now. The business is up and popping. You're free and single. Your circle is back tight again.
Yeah, my circle's back tight.
I gotta tell you, it hurt my feelings when you and Puma fell out. I used to go to those parties in the backyard.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It hurt a lot of people's feelings, but is something that I felt like it was like we could have mended it, but it's gone now. You feel me? Like, it's too many people in between us. Like, we can't sit here and talk like, man, it's too much this and it's too much a past bullshit. Like, if we can't sit here and be like, you know what, man, the past is the past, man. Fuck with this blame game. Who did this and who did? You got what you got, and I got what I got. We ain't bad right now. You got your own business. I got my own business. What the fuck is we even beefing about, bro?
My father always said, if didn't nobody fuck nobody's wife, send nobody to jail, or kill nobody's kids, we can work it out.
And this is what I mean.
Be worked
it's
out.
Nothing when you look at it. Like, nigga, we fought over chicken. Like, come on, bro. Like, we really don't have nothing that we sitting there like, man, fuck that, nigga, fuck that, man. Why? It's nothing. There's no. I have no malice towards you. I don't hate you, no nothing. But when it comes down to it, it's just like everything that comes on that side, like fuck C. So I just keep to myself, bro, because I don't want, like, I'm not gonna sit there and instigate nothing, bro. Right. I was never a person who instigate. I don't be on the offense. I'm always on the defense, yo. I'm not gonna sit out there and just come at you like that. You feel me? Because I feel like when you do shit like that, you're begging for trouble, yo.
I'm holding out hope that y'all can squash it. I think it can be squashed, and I think it can get back right. Yeah, maybe y'all won't be hanging out at each other's houses like you used to, but I'm holding out hope that there will be a party that you guys throw together.
I mean,
and everybody be good
listen,
money.
I tried last summer. Ted went down there, talked to him. Like, yo, see, he's really want to squash this bullshit. It's just been going on too long. It was a whole bunch of other shit. Like, at the end of the day, I wish that man the best. You know what I mean? Like, he has a family, and regardless of how I think about him, I wish his family the best. Like, Puma, how can I say this? With Puma now, I'm proud of him. Yeah, we went through our bullshit, but as a man, what you doing on your own, I'm proud of you, bro. Even though you have malice towards me, you have hatred, I don't have that. He don't remember that we know each other. I know what you've been through, just like you know what I've been through. And you might sit there and say, fuck C's. I'm not saying that. I still got love for you, homie. That's why I can sit there and say, I'm proud of you. But at the end of the day, I know it ain't the same how you feel towards me. So I keep my distance, because at the end of the day, I gotta stay positive. I can't be going back to that old bullshit. If your mind frame is still there, then stay there. When you come out of that shit, bro, wherever I'm at, you come holler at me, man. Cause it was never that serious, bro. It wasn't about no money. It was just egos, bro. And then when men have their ego problems, what we do? You scrap it out. Yo, we come back, we hug. Because guess what? We knew each other too long. They say fuck you. But when everyone want to say fuck you, it's like, all right, fuck it. Fuck me then.
Nah. It's not going to be fuck him. It's not going to be fuck him. It's going to be fuck that.
That's what I mean. But it's hard. I always hear that shit. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. Somebody's going to be mad at you, bro. And no matter what I do, I can't appease everybody.
Well, we're not mad at you here at allhiphop.com. You done came.
Shit, if I ran down south and closed down Black Ink, y'all niggas would have hated me.
Then we would have been pissed off.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing. You gotta play the role you gotta play.
Are you happy?
Me?
Are you happy? Is Caesar happy right now? Right in this moment, are you happy?
I gotta say I'm happy in some ways, but I'm kind of disappointed on how this whole shit went about. You feel me? Like, if you had asked me last year how I was expecting my life to be going into this year, I would have told you, yo, I was going to be getting married, I was going to be doing this, I was going to be doing that. But now that you got to rearrange your life basically all the way around, it's like, damn, your life is still in turmoil, but your business got to keep it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I'm right now in the stage of like putting my shit together. Like I just got my penthouse a couple months ago, and I've been working so fucking much. I ain't even put my shit together yet, yo. These motherfuckers supposed to film in my crib in a couple days. Like it's just. I'm still trying to get the bearings back from being in a relationship for so long that you like, yo, you gonna take care of that shit. I'm out. You feel me? Because you know how women are. They take care of certain shit. So I'm starting to get like that independent shit back. And it feels kind of good getting myself back and feeling how I used to feel. But some of it is like kind of disappointing because you figure you got to a stage in your life that, you know what I mean? Especially at my age, you got to a stage in your life like you ready for that next step. And that shit ain't happening right now. And right now, I don't feel like I should even make that next step because all I see myself is opening up more tattoo shops. Like, I got land and I'm going to open up in a few months. Then after that, it's Houston at the end of the year and L.A. and then London.
Would you reconcile?
I mean, you got to watch the show, but we've talked and all that other shit, but I'm in a whole different frame of mind now. Like, the things that I was willing to do, I'm not really willing to do anymore, bro. Like, you gotta understand when you feel like you sacrificed a lot just for a notion or basically an idea that you and somebody gonna take over the world. And then you realize it's just you about to take over the world. It comes to a certain degree that you gotta sit back and be like, damn, you gotta get that hindsight that you was telling me about. You gotta sit back and look like, damn, what you gonna do now? A lot of people thought, like, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people thought I was gonna crumble with my own brother. A lot of people thought I was gonna crumble. They didn't understand because what people seen, what they seen with me is like I got so relaxed. They thought I still didn't know how to do the business. What people understand is I never was a worker. When I first got into this tattoo game, I owned my own business. I owned my first tattoo shop. And it was in the roughest part of Brooklyn, yo.
You talked about that before. Where was it exactly?
A lot of motherfuckers don't know. Marcus Garvey between Jefferson and Hancock. Homicide Boulevard. Motherfuckers, they didn't want to come down there like that. I was so nice. These niggas came down and brought magazines. I was the first Urban Ink. That was me. So motherfuckers didn't understand, like, I hate to say this, but it was manifest destiny, bro. Like, it was destined for me to be great in this tattoo industry. From year one, I own my own business. I was already going in magazine just because of my skill set. First year, my rookie year, I'm getting pro numbers. And then from there, I was touring and shit like that from conventions. It was me who sat there and said, yo, I wanted more and came up to Harlem because I wanted to be world renowned. But motherfuckers don't know that shit because they don't know my background. They just see the nigga on TV who's been in a relationship since day one and somebody claiming they ran his business. When somebody was supposed to be just helping you, like I was helping them, it's crazy.
Yeah, we saw that. That looked a little. You took that one hard.
And this is what I mean, because I'm modest about my shit. I'm not going to sit there and say, yo, I did this, that, and the third for you, when the whole fucking world know I shut down everything just to make sure you all right, B. So when it comes down to it, you got to realize certain things that you did and certain things that you're going to do for yourself. At the end of the day, I'm happy with how it resolved. We ain't hate each other. We cool. We good. You know what I mean? You doing you now, Carolina. I'm doing the rest of the world. That's how I want it, B. That's how it's going to be.
You know, this just makes you way more eligible in the eyes of like all these women because now they know you're willing to commit if it's right.
Yo, listen, I think any man is willing to commit if it's right. No nigga want to wake up next to a chick they don't know every fucking day. You know how bullshit ass shit is, how lonely life that is? You look like a fucking, like, yeah, you supposed to go through a stage where you just go through them and not care. But this, when you come to a certain age, you supposed to sit there and be like, damn, yo, I'm supposed to be having a family. It's Christmas time. Like, I'm just dropping off gifts and going home by myself. Thanksgiving is like, damn, I gotta go fly down to my family just to have family.
Buy your own tree and all that. Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's certain things as a human and as a man you're supposed to do. No man want to sit there and be like, oh man, I'm just fending for myself. I'm just earning for myself. Even my family in the shop, they have families when they go home. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to be part of something, It's only right. Every human being, every man should feel like, damn, I should have my own tribe that I leave behind that is going to take over the world when I go. That's what I want. That's what I ever wanted. A little son, a little nigga I could teach, can be like little Lex Luthor or something like that, and take over the motherfucking world.